have just handed me the cards with the names of our 15 semifinalists. Now, the girls have no idea whose names are on this card, and because of our individual system of judging, the judges themselves do not know who our 15 semifinalists are. I should like to point out that these names are not in alphabetical order. And girls, before I call the first one, let me wish each and every one of you good luck.
Here we go. These are the 15 girls who will go on throughout the show. First, Miss Australia. Our second semifinalist is Miss Finland. Next to join them is Miss Peru. And Miss Austria. The number 5 spot goes to Miss Norway. Next, Miss Philippines. And I think there are people here who will be happy to know that number 7 is Miss Israel. Congratulations, girls. And now we're going to meet each of our first 7 semifinalists. Miss Australia is Joan Barrett. She's from Melbourne. She works as a model. Her hobbies are water skiing and designing kinky clothes. What are kinky clothes, Joan?
Well, a bit extreme, like what I'm wearing now.
Is that kinky?
Well, I think it's different, yes.
It is different.
Is kinky.
Uh-huh. How about this jacket I have on?
No, that's not kinky, it's smart.
It's smart, but not kinky.
Yes.
What if during the next commercial I cut holes in the side? Will it be kinky?
I suppose so.
I'll try to get kinked up. Thank you, Miss Australia. Now, Miss Peru here is Maria Julia Montilla, and she speaks no English. And she's a student in her last year of high school. Her hobby is coin collecting. No habla inglés?
No.
No. Pero usted ha aprendido unas palabras nuevas aquí. She's learned some new words in English. Díganos sus palabras nuevas. In inglés. Tell us your new words in English.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon. What is your name? Thank you very much.
That's very good. You've made a hit with our audience. Thank you, Senorita. And Miss Norway is Patricia Walker. She's a student. She wants to be a kindergarten teacher. And she's from Oslo. I have always read how beautiful Norway is, and I've never had an opportunity to visit. Patricia, what do you think is most beautiful about your country?
The midnight sun.
The midnight sun?
Yes.
Well, just what does the midnight sun do? How does it affect the country?
It's only in the north of the country, and the whole sky is red, and it's just beautiful.
And if the sun is out all the time?
Yes, it's on the sky all the time. It doesn't go down.
And it's never dark?
No.
What does that do about romance in Norway?
Well.
Well, what? With girls like you, there is romance in Norway, huh?
Yes.
Yes, I'll bet there is. Thank you, Miss Norway. Now, Miss Israel is Hava Levy from Haifa, and as I said earlier, her roommate was Miss Tunisia, and there have been many stories in the newspaper about your roommate, Miss Tunisia, a Muslim, and you being together this week. How did you get along? What did you talk about?
We never talk about politica. We talk between us what the two girls can talk between.
You just talked about girl-type things. Girlish things, the things girls are interested in.
Yes.
I should point out that it was explained to me that these two girls decided, this Muslim girl and Miss Israel decided to become roommates because they felt that if two individuals could be happy together, perhaps countries could be happy together too. I think that's a fine thought. Now, Miss Philippines is Gloria Diaz. She's a student taking a business course, and she has 2 brothers and 9 sisters. My, that's a big family.
Yes, it is.
Is it fun having so many brothers and sisters?
It really doesn't make a difference. I mean, it's just like a small family, I think.
How can it be like a small family when there's so many of you?
Well, everybody goes on their own way. They just come back during lunch, dinner, and breakfast.
You're just there at mealtime.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Gloria. Our interview is planned. Here you are on television with this big audience. Let's see, can you name your 9 brothers and 2 sisters, or 9 sisters and 2 brothers?
Alphabetically or according to rank?
I think all mixed up. Go ahead.
Joselito, Pensi, Ramon, Ruby, Patsy, Coroy, Cory, Aurora, Didi, Georgie, Benji, Rio.
Very good, but when you get home, apologize to Aurora, won't you? You missed that one for a moment. Thank you, Miss Philippines. Now, Miss Austria here speaks a little English.
Yes.
Her name is Eva van Rueberster, and she works as a model.
Yes.
And this is your first visit to the United States.
Yes, it's the first visit, and it's wonderful for me. And
well, let's imagine.
I'm happy. I'm very happy
Let's
to
imagine.
be here.
Imagine, Miss Austria, that I should be visiting your country on my vacation. Tell me about the things you'd like to have me see.
Oh, you must see the whole country. You must see Salzburg, Vienna, Graz. It's the town where I live.
I would like to have that opportunity. Thank you, Miss Austria. Now, this is Harriet Erickson. She works as a secretary, does Miss Finland. And you know, Miss Finland, I've seen backstage here the girls having their pictures taken and you're being interviewed all the time. What sort of things do the reporters ask you?
Well, just now they have asked us about the moonshots and with whom we would prefer to go to the moon with.
With whom you would prefer to go to the
Yes.
moon? What was your answer?
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong?
Yes.
Why did you name Neil Armstrong?
Because I think he's the man with whom you would come back as well, because he's the first man on the moon, supposed to be anyway, and supposed to come back as well.
And he knows the way.
Yes.
I think that's
Yes.
a very good idea, Miss Finland. There you go. There you have our first 7 semifinalists.
Well, these are the first 7 of the judges' choices. And I'm doing pretty well so far. I had 6 of the first 7 semifinalists. Now, this seems to be the year of the tall girl, and they're getting taller every year. The first Miss Universe was only 5 feet 5 inches tall. Last year's winner, Mark, was 5 feet 8 inches tall. And even the average height this year is 5 feet 6 and 3/4 inches. There are only 6 girls here tonight who are my height, 5 feet 4 inches. Now, in 1 minute, Bob Barker will announce the names of the second group of semifinalists, and all 15 of them will rush off stage to a huge dressing room and change into swimsuits. So you better have your list ready. And now, an important moment presented to you by new antiperspirant Secret.